What's up, everybody? This is Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. Oh, yeah. Woo! Let me tell you something. If I'm going live and I'm screaming like that, you know the Painbringer is unleashed. Man, that hair looked jacked up. Well, I'm talking about Harrison Butker of the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the more notable clutch kickers over the past few seasons that has definitely helped the Chiefs to many Super Bowls at this point. Now, what is being crazy is that this man went on a graduation stage and went crazy. So, okay, you definitely are a true pain bringer if you just go straight up on a stage in front of all these people at a Catholic kind of small private college and say your piece with the world. Like, and just put it to five different things. So we're going to talk about that, man. I mean, like, he got it off his chest. He was like, "Hey, everybody's good." And by the way, his hair, his beard, it looked good. That's what I just happen to, sometimes hide things. You guys never caught the way I title my podcasts. I mean, come on now. What you doing, people? Oh, yeah. Did you wait for that? Time to break the pain. And then he moves along. Of course, the news is all directing this. There was a bigger speech, of course, but they're moving along to him talking about Biden throwing up crosses at a pro-abortion trip. I was like, a rally. I'm like, what? So now, so now we have that. He called him delusional, which, of course, a lot of people say about Mr. Prez. And at the same time, I mean, I can't say that I don't disagree with that. I mean, dude is kind of deluge at times, but hey, that's the way it is. I voted for Trump. It's the way it is. I just I didn't care about that whole split, that whole size. And right now, I don't think either one of them should be voted in. But I don't talk politics. That's all I'll say. And I'm going to vote for myself this year for president because I am the president of Planet Painbringer. Oh yeah. You didn't see that coming, did you? All right. And then he practically told all women to just get in the kitchen and make a sandwich. Okay. I am the father of two girls. One has graduated from a well known college in Pittsburgh, Duquesne, and the other one is still, in middle school. So, what he practically says is, you're not going to get any promotions or titles. Just throw it all away and just get ready to get in there and get ready for a family and to make a ton of sandwiches and clean the house or something like that. And so what he practically said is he's attacking the working woman, which a lot of people have beliefs and says that that can be a facade and that they're trying to offer this out at this. Again, this podcast is no views to any other affiliation that I have. I want to say that right now. So I'm going to make sure that all of you understand going forward. And by clicking play, you have already agreed to my disclaimer. That being said, I want to make sure that all these facts going forward have been presented to all media outlets today, and that I am saying nothing that anybody else might say, except I say it a little louder and a little more bolder and might talk about things like I said that right there. Now, what's he talking about promotion and titles for? Hell, I'm a dude. I don't get that. I'm amazing at my job. And guess what? I ain't getting none of that. So, should everybody else? I don't know. Maybe people do. Maybe people don't. Maybe people don't care about getting titles, right? Sometimes people don't want to go up in the world. They want to stay where they're at. They love their maybe online lives and doing what they do and providing the services that they do for all of you. So what I do for all of you, I love talking to all of you pain bringers and making sure that you have content and then you're up to date and in a timely fashion. So I'm going to try to make this is a faster podcast today, and that's fine, right? But at the same time, as a father of two girls, I want them to succeed in everything. And I have one is already succeeding, and the other one, the younger one, is an awesome karate person, man. She practically kicks my butt every Wednesday. And our sensei laughs about it. And it's okay. I don't really go hard at her like that. I mean, you guys know I'm the karate champion. I got a medal right there. I got some stuff back there. But at the same time, it's all about training when you're in the dojo. And I mean, that's my daughter. But guess what? She goes out there and she performs for her team, like everything else. So when he says things like this, he's practically saying, no, don't go be a fighter either. So now he's taking aim at people like Ronda Rousey or Jessica Borga or anybody else out there has dreams to fight. That's their passion. They don't want to go make a damn sandwich. They want to sit here and they want to do it. So Harrison Butker, you're an asshole for that one. But I get what you're saying. You're saying maybe eventually, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I mean, you could have said it a little nicer, but that's what people think. And people do have their views, and you hear it on a lot of other podcasts. Anyway, men, practically, he told us all to just be an ape. He said we should just say whatever we want and give no repercussions, any kind of doubt. You just go over there and say, hey, Di, you know what? Screw you, dude. And next thing you know, you have an altercation. Why would you do that anyway? I don't want to do that. I don't know why people want to be an ape. I mean, it's just sitting here. You're sitting here telling us to all be like, just why? Okay, look, again, we could go to male fighters. If you are going to be a male masculine dude, most of those guys are probably fighting or doing point fighting or in the ring running around with BJJ and things like that. Like, there are a lot of masculine men out there. You play the sport of NFL football. You should have a lot of masculine men around you. But I'll get to this at the end. You're definitely going to hear what I'm about to say at the end. That's my whole little thing. But and this might make sense, might make not. Maybe it's conspiracy. I don't know. But I'll say it's definitely a curse. It's a curse. So you can't just say like give the green light to that. Now I'm not going to attack him and say that maybe men need to step up for themselves more, and maybe he's attacking at we have to be emotional now. Well, look, yes, there's days that I am an emotional wreck too sometimes, but what gets me through that is the podcasting, the family, and being able to listen to music or just listen to a podcast, period, take you away from the world, try to heal yourself. You don't go out there trying to act all out and do crazy things. You have to show consequences sometimes too. Now, if you have a disagreement at work or out there and you think you need to assert yourself because it might detemper the situation, you could be wrong. So you have to understand that that type of thinking isn't always that. But what he was actually going at was a little more of what he started talking about pride. I don't care what people do. I don't even care that they give him a whole belt. I'm cool with that. That's fine. I'm happy. I'm a happy dude. So no, people are happy and whatever they want to do in life, then let them be that. But that was a small jab. It was a low shot. So there's some definitely he started out good, okay. And then now he's kind of going downhill right here. And I mean, he looked like he had prepared this speech for the presidency. It was wild. Like he definitely been on a soapbox for a while, practicing this. And that leads me to what he said about Taylor Swift. What he said about Taylor Swift is familiarity breeds contempt. Now, somebody is definitely listening to her music. And if you haven't been down a lot of the conspiracy roads, a lot of people have said that Taylor Swift, represents kind of like there's this bad trail running behind her. Now, we could take it a supernatural thing, and you could say that she has kind of like a feeder demon behind her. So, of course, anybody that would come into contact with her would then be sucked of their life. So, is this what really turned Harrison Butker into this? Or is it just kind of one of those things where the bosses got themselves caught up in they're kind of like pro-Republican kind of things? And again, I don't care what anybody's affiliation is in anything all world. If you're a good person, you're a good person, man. And that's what I really want to stress out of this. I may have said some crazy things in this podcast, but I am trying to contextually put this together for all of you that are listening or watching me or may have not caught this clip yet. So when we look at it all, is it just are these the thoughts behind this dynasty now? What's going on? We have Rashid Rice just acting out. Everybody loves to speed in a fast car. Unfortunately, sometimes those can lead to bad situations, like with Henry Ruggs and some other close situations and things. Things happen in life. It's not to be judged upon, right? But Rashid Rice walked away from that, and he said he's going to take care of this, right? But then you go and you're punching dude. There's this whole speculation where you're texting the guy to come back into the club for a photo shoot, and then you punch him. Whatever's going on, I'm starting to see kind of like the mid 90s Dallas Cowboys now. I mean, what's next? Is somebody going to do a blow? I mean, guys, get yourself together. Andy Reid, call your team. You got this going on, and just when you don't need the Kansas City Chiefs in the headlines anymore, especially after the schedule release, now you have this. All right. Well, hey, it's off season. Everybody's ready for some football. They've got a lot of pent up aggression. They definitely want to be manly. But Harrison Butker, I gotta say, you started out hot, you went down low, bro. And a lot of people aren't gonna like you for that. And the thing is, you just gotta say, if you really mean that, then you need to go on a podcast. I'll take you on my podcast so you can explain yourself, or you can explain yourself to the media and everybody else that you're going to have to explain yourself to, whether it be the X or issuing a statement. Because all of you guys, all you people are being quiet right now. What happened? But the thing, he did this at a Catholic church, and that's why when you look at that, a Catholic graduation, when you look at that, there's still some Catholic ways that some people don't drop. And that's not a shot at any kind of Christianity or anything like that, because I don't speak religion either. I don't need to. Painbringer. I believe in painomics. Oh, yeah. You didn't see that coming. Yo. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this out really cool. I hope all of you earned a little something. Maybe learned to where sometimes you should shut up and not say things, or maybe say things and then learn from them. Have a great day, everybody, and may always the pain be with you. And definitely not comments like that, sir.